Hi, I'm Paul Hindmarsh. Some of you may have seen some of the videos I've done, been lucky enough to do for Line 6. This is probably the first time you've actually seen me from home and talking to the camera. I have other videos out there, so please subscribe. Just the summer's come out, and it's every time the summer comes out, it reminds me of the late 80s when I was learning to play guitar, and it was a very exciting time for playing guitar. And it kind of makes me want to get back to the 80s style guitar with the Floyd Rose and the humbucker, which is kind of very different from the way I play now. And when that happens, I kind of go back to all those old influences I had. Steve Vai being a major one, Steve Vai and Eddie Van Halen. So this guitar is kind of a tribute to both of them. Obviously, it's a Kramer 1984 guitar, but I sprayed it as near as I could figure to get the green meanie Charvel that Steve Vai had. That was the guitar that I would have died for back in the 80s. And when I've been sitting practicing, sitting playing and using the Floyd Rose again, there's a couple of things that I remember doing back when I was learning to play that I found very, very useful. So I thought I'd just share them because it's quite an easy concept. I don't want to start explaining modes particularly, because there's a lot of videos out there of people explaining modes in a great deal of depth, but certainly back then, Steve Vai used to use the Lydian mode a lot. And back then I didn't have a loop. You heard us do a loop there with the HD 300. But back then the only way of doing things was to record it onto a tape and play along with the tape. Or you kind of sat there and you created a drone note, which is still something I do a lot, and you play off that. So what you just saw was your B major scale, which I'm sure everybody knows. And what I do is just set up a drone off the E, or keep bouncing back to the E, and it gives us an E Lydian feel, which is basically B major with your main note. For the purposes of this, your main note is an E, but you're only playing notes from the B major scale. So we have. Let's put that E. So it's a B major scale with a lot of emphasis on the E, which gives us A Lydian. A very, very quick way of sounding to my ears like early school or old school Steve Vai. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that kind of makes sense to you. I may do some odd little snippets of lessons as well. Obviously, the YouTube's flooded with great teachers showing a whole lot of different stuff, but I may come back again and talk to you about some different little things that helped me out when I was playing and trying to get the sound that I wanted. Thank you.